Hi, the tape measure is probably the most used measuring tool in the industry. Let's take the time to look at it more carefully. Here in North America, we have to manage two different systems, metric and imperial. Far from me to claim one is better than the other. In reality, both systems are equivalent. It all depends on who's reading the measurement. Let's start with the imperial system and its fractional system needed for reading measurement. To do this, let's do a little reminder of fraction. Let's remember at the little school, we were shown a pie. When we cut the pie in half, it gave us 2 half pie. If we cut this pie in 2, we will end up with a quarter of a pie. Still, if we cut this quarter in half, we end up with a eighth of a pie. And to push even further, we cut the eighth again in 2. And you guess it, we end up with a 16th of pie. So a tape measure uses the same principle. You take a tape measure, for example, let's take the measurement between 2 and 3 inch. We cut this line in half and we all now have 2 half of an inch. If we again cut these two measurements in 2, you see the line is a little bit shorter. Not only is it in red, but also shorter to facilitate reading. It gives us quarters. So 2 inch and a quarter or 2 inch and 3/4. Let's again cut each space of the line in half. As with the pie, again, the line will be smaller to better identify it, which gives us eighths. And like the pie, we cut it in half again, and we get 16th of a pie. But this time, it's measurement. So, a 16th of an inch. So remember, you don't say I have 2.5 inch, you will say I have 2.5 inch. A little trick to make it easier during measurement. The numbers are always odd. You cannot have a even fraction. There can be different ways to represent fraction on a tape. As you can see here in white, all fractions are well marked but very small. On the yellow, we only see the lead in inches. A thing to notice is that it's not just fractions that are indicated on the tape. In the imperial system, we have fractions which are in inch, but each time we add 12 inch, we get 1 foot. 1 F for 1 foot, 2 F for 2 feet, 3 F for 3 feet, and we'll find these marks all along the tape. Another type of mark that we can find on a tape are at 16th inch for the wall stud that are at 16 inch apart each. There are metric tape measures which are divided into centimeters, and each centimeter is divided by 10 to represent millimeter. That's it, that's the metric system. Here in Canada, we also have a B system tape. 2 measurements are in imperial and the bottom measurement are in metric. The disadvantage of those 2 marking systems is that you can only mark one good mark on one side of the tape. Personally, I prefer a complete metric or complete imperial tape. You have surely noticed that there is a hook at the end of the tape. Well, this hook is very important. You also notice that the loose in the hook. This loose doesn't mean it's broken, it's there on purpose. The clearance is the same thickness as the hook. When you take a measurement on a corner, it retracts and allow you to have a measurement with the thickness of the hook. If you're measuring on a edge, well, it will expand to subtract the thickness of the hook. Last little thing, there is a slot in the center of the hook. Well, it's there to be able to hang on to a screw head or a nail head when you take a measurement. This is how our video will end. I hope it has been useful for you. So if you enjoy it, please click the thumbs up. It will be appreciated. Take care of yourself and your close one.